Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled amidst rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young boy named Finn. Finn was a kind-hearted soul, with a gentle spirit that seemed to radiate warmth to all who crossed his path. But what made Finn truly unique were his two loyal companions, a donkey named Chester and a horse named Apollo. Despite their differences in size and temperament, Chester and Apollo were inseparable friends of Finn. Chester, with his wise eyes and steady gait, had been with Finn since he was a mere babe. Apollo, on the other hand, was a spirited creature, wild and free, yet fiercely loyal to Finn. But there was one problem that plagued the trio: Chester and Apollo simply could not get along. Their rivalry ran deep, fueled by jealousy and competition. Whenever they were near each other, sparks flew, and tempers flared. One fateful day, as Finn was wandering through the village square, he overheard a group of villagers whispering excitedly about a mysterious stone hidden deep within the forest. According to legend, this stone had the power to grant any wish its possessor desired. The mere mention of such a magical artifact filled Finn's heart with wonder and longing. Determined to uncover the truth behind the rumors, Finn shared the news with Chester and Apollo, who were equally intrigued by the prospect of a wish-granting stone. Despite their animosity towards each other, the three friends made a solemn vow to journey into the heart of the forest in search of this elusive treasure. And so, under the light of the full moon, Finn, Chester, and Apollo set out on their quest, their hearts filled with hope and anticipation. The forest was alive with the sounds of rustling leaves and chirping crickets as they ventured deeper into its depths, guided only by the faint glow of the moon above. As they traveled further into the forest, the tension between Chester and Apollo began to mount. Harsh words were exchanged, and tempers flared as old wounds resurfaced. But Finn, ever the peacemaker, urged his friends to set aside their differences and focus on the task at hand. Hours turned into days as the trio pressed on, facing countless obstacles and challenges along the way. They traversed treacherous ravines, crossed raging rivers, and braved fierce storms, all the while drawing strength from their unwavering bond of friendship. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, they stumbled upon a clearing bathed in an ethereal glow. At its center stood a magnificent stone, pulsating with an otherworldly energy that seemed to beckon to them. With trembling hands, Finn reached out and touched the stone, his heart pounding with anticipation. Closing his eyes, he whispered his deepest desire into the silent night, his voice barely more than a whisper carried away by the wind. And then, in a flash of blinding light, the stone began to shimmer and shake, its surface crackling with energy as it unleashed its magic upon the world. For a moment, time seemed to stand still as the forest held its breath, waiting with bated anticipation. And then, as suddenly as it had begun, the light faded, leaving behind a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. Finn opened his eyes to find himself standing amidst his friends, their faces aglow with wonder and joy. With tears of gratitude streaming down his cheeks, Finn realized that the true magic of the stone lay not in its ability to grant wishes, but in its power to unite hearts and mend broken bonds. In that moment, Chester and Apollo embraced as brothers, their past grievances forgotten in the light of newfound understanding and love. And so, hand in hand, Finn, Chester, and Apollo returned to the village, their hearts full of hope and their spirits renewed. Though they had not found the treasure they sought, they had discovered something far more precious, the enduring power of friendship, forged in the fires of adversity and bound by the ties of love. From that day forth, Finn, Chester, and Apollo were inseparable companions, their bond stronger than ever before. And as they journeyed through life's many adventures, they knew that as long as they had each other, they would always find their way home.